rolling.
Rolling. Hooray!
Oh, hold on, you're doing cards, aren't you?
What?
You're doing cards.
I have got cards.
Hold on.
Oh, hang on, we've got to start the timer. I've got to start the timer.
Wait, don't start the timer.
Whoa, no, don't.
Yeah, no, it started recording.
Don't start the timer.
What are we doing?
No, we're not
Here we
rolling.
go.
We are rolling. We are rolling.
We are.
Let's cut this. Let's stop putting shit in the episode. Like, it's characterful. No,
It is characterful.
It is.
just start the episode
You're
when
making
it's
it
good.
characterful. This is good. It's conflict. It's drama.
Dan, man. Just Dan. Dan!
All right, so...
Okay, so listen, for your cards drop,
Yeah.
I figured I'd break out the little...
Cajon.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah, all right.
Okay,
We were talking about it being beat poetry, so let me just angle my mic.
So I got a bit confused because Colin got our bag called with a gecko. And I thought it was a bag of geckos, but
Obviously.
and then he got
Everyone's got a bag of geckos.
and then he
Famously
got a
having
box.
a bag full of geckos.
I know. And then he got a box with geckos. And so I was like, oh no, it's a box full of geckos.
Right, here we go.
There are no geckos.
So look, here's Drum's beat poetry.
Here we go. Should I do cards for kids on bikes? Yes. Hi, Paul Sweeney. Who said facts? Rusty Phone Company probably went out of business. Lit by the darkness. Fuck you, dice moving Scott. He kept moving my dice. He kept moving them around. He's doing it now. Fuck's sake, driving me mental. Stop it! Empty files and empty cables. Empty files at empty cables. Research log 25. Alien? Family? Why? Furky. Bad people. Finger's been here long time. 1900. We're off to find a spaceship. Oh, no, we're not. Ross has a bad guy for us.
Tremendous.
Okay.
Crikey.
more.
There's more. Right.
Scott can't leap. He hates the leap. Crying Hill spaceship. Museum stuff powered the spaceship. Making copies of the tape. Yes. 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 And that's all I got.
Hey!
Cool.
Yeah, man, that was cool.
I
That was
enjoyed
cool.
that.
Did you see that
Yeah, we
cool
should all be
cat?
clicking.
Oh,
we should
man,
be
yeah,
clicking.
should be clicking, man. Yeah,
That cool cat, man.
We're never doing the cajon again, but I loved it. I don't know about you, but I loved it.
That was.
Yeah,
that
good.
was
I think we've peaked with that. I think
Yeah,
that's
we
it,
can't do it
man.
again.
special. That was some special.
So the guys in the actual main show that don't subscribe to this are never going to know what the fuck that was about. They're never ever going to hear that.
Maybe
on
we
the
should.
main show.
Suggesting
that there's people who
listen to the Patreon but don't listen to the main show.
Maybe there's people that, but also the people that listen to the main show won't know that we did that if they don't subscribe to the Patreon.
It's true.
As well.
yeah.
Should we do an alternative ending to the card saga on the main show? Yeah. And then you can choose how you want the storyline to have ended.
I think we should just release that as an advert for this show. Like, just and then let people guess what it's about.
Because nothing says 1985 than beat poetry.
Beat poetry. Yeah, absolutely.
It's very current for that sort of era. Isn't it?
Yeah, and it's spoiler free. Like literally, I didn't know what was going on. So yeah, and I'm in the episode.
Here's a little 1985 fact for you.
Okay.
It's better be good.
Top 10 trending foods that year. Number 1, angel hair pasta.
I just like to point out that trending didn't exist.
Yeah,
in
trending.
1985.
That's
What are
what
you
they
talking
say.
about?
Hey, look.
Someone's
that's
lying
what-
to you, Ross.
Yeah.
Chicken and veal marsala.
Wow. That's
Fuck, this
Chicken and veal.
chicken and veal marsala.
wow. That's quite.
Can I have a chicken and veal marsala with some angel hair pasta, please?
Chocolate mousse.
Chocolate. I mean, that's
Have a
that's
chocolate
an
mousse.
eternal classic, mate.
French onion soup.
Oh,
Lobster bisque.
Common people.
Lobster
Common
biscuit.
food of the common people.
Biscuit? Biscuit?
lobster biscuits.
Thank God. Phew.
Pasta primavera and pasta salad.
Wow.
Number 7 is pesto, just on its own.
Just eating jars of pesto.
Just put jars, man. You can see these yobs just out
Greasy.
Number 8,
Basil.
quiche. Any type of quiche you want. We could get the quiche shop.
Quiche, man, yeah.
We could introduce the quiche shop into this. Sun-dried tomatoes, apparently.
Yeah,
Love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
that makes
And
sense.
Sushi.
Sushi.
That's, I think that's an American. I would be surprised if sushi was a thing here in the 1980s. I think we had to wait a little longer
I mean,
for that.
this list is very weird because it also says name. Here are some of the 5 most popular TV shows from 1985 and 6. Number 1 is Cosby Show. A bit weird. Number 2 is Family Ties. 3, Murder, She Wrote. 60 Minutes from CBS.
Right.
And Cheers.
But that all tracks. They were all about in that time when there were really big shows.
Yeah.
What's weird about it?
I mean, to be honest, this sounds like someone who's
60 minutes.
middle-aged who wrote this because they are all
Lark.
like late afternoon, early evening shows.
They would have been the shows that were
No, they were the main shows.
And then they've
at
had
that
their
time.
chicken and veal pasta and gone to bed with a chocolate mousse pudding and maybe some pesto as a midnight snack.
Sounds quite good.
Yeah.
Some sun-dried tomatoes on there.
Do you want some celebrities born in 1985?
Yeah, go on.
Born in
then.
1985.
Yeah,
All right,
born
yeah.
in 1985. We've got Keira Knightley.
Okay.
Nice.
Good.
Really?
Yeah, Keira Knightley's 1985. This is troubling for because a few of us are going to realise a lot of these people are younger than us
course
and
they are.
significantly more successful.
Wow, that happens a lot these
they're
days.
1 year older than me.
Oh, so
Ah.
yeah, you got a year. You got a year
to
before
get
you've got to
to-
match up to Carey Mulligan. Could do that in a year. Lana Del Rey.
Oh my god, she's a year older than me. Wow.
And Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Oh,
Wow.
on that inspired me. Some people who died. Do we wish?
Bring
This is quite interesting. It's
Bring
quite
out
interesting.
your dead.
There's 2 people I certainly know. Somebody else about the people, but Orson Welles died in 1985.
Did he really?
He did. Rock Hudson and Yul Brynner. Yeah,
Old
died
Yul.
in 1985. Oh,
Wow.
Baldy Yul.
Yul Brynner.
Yes.
I found a fact you would like, James. I did a bit of Wikipediaing on the way over. There was a celebrity in 1985 in the UK called the Fox.
Oh,
There you go.
It's not Dr. Fox,
No,
is it?
Dr.
it's
Fox.
not.
Dr. Fox.
26th of February, following his trial and conviction at St Albans Crown Court, the sex attacker known as the Fox is handed 6 life sentences.
wow.
It's actually quite dark. It's actually quite dark.
That's pretty dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. We know you took your nickname from the far
Can we
more
just
reputable
can we just
Dr.
say
Fox
that
rather
we're
than-
not laughing at the
No,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
obviously.
Like, that's not what.
Yeah.
I mean, just a disclaimer. I like foxes, the animal, rather than the DJs or sex offenders.
Do you like Fox's the Glacier Mint?
Not really, no.
Oh,
never
I
one of my
used to love
favourites. I kind of liked them, but they weren't my favourites. But we always used to have butter Mentos
Did you like?
on car journeys.
Butter and mint.
No, I know,
No,
but
butter Mentos.
they didn't taste of mint at all. There was no mint. They were called butter Mentos.
Yeah,
but they just
well,
taste
that's like a
sugar.
cheap
taste of
Werther's
butter.
original is what that is.
Well, kind of. They have got their own unique flavour, and I never like growing up. Obviously, because you accept things in your family, it's like, well, everyone has butter Mentos. As a gold, it's like, oh, nobody has any idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
We had
Yeah.
our travel suite was pear drops and they were shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tasted
I
like
did
a
like-
fucking changing room.
I like the ones in the tin with the powdered sugar.
Oh yeah.
They're
The
the
classic,
ones.
the ones, the travel seats. Yeah, they were good.
Put them in your mouth. Eat the powdered sugar. Take them out. Stash it somewhere in the car.
Yeah. Why did you need travel suites?
I don't know.
That's
Why
the
are
thing.
they different to regular sweets?
It's like, I know, we've got to sit in the car for ages. Let's eat sugar. That seems a terrible idea. But yeah.
Speaking of eating in the car,
Yeah, that's that. As soon as you start the sentence, I was like, "Yes, a great link. It's a good link." Yeah,
Cut
you
to
were like-
fingers
apparently-
eating the teenage couple in the back of the car.
just munching on a bone.
Well, 1985 was the first year that it became legal to eat in cars.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah, before then it was illegal.
So you in the last episode, you were doing some business in the secret laboratory. You found a tape that Robert Dahmer had left about the Sasquatch aliens. Yes,
I've got a
James has
question.
got his hand
I've
up.
got my hand like a child.
Yeah.
The baddie,
Yes,
was he the son of that guy?
yes, he's Michael Dahmer, the son of Robert Dahmer.
Michael
And
Dahmer.
was that Robert Dahmer's voice we heard? tape?
Yes, it
Do
was.
you remember him from the Sock Museum?
Yeah, no, I
Is-
do. Just he sounded different.
What,
Is
are
he
you
just the
saying
same?
that the actor in the sock machine in the sock museum nailed the voice? Like
Yeah,
he got
yeah.
everything else right.
Yeah.
Perfect voice.
Yeah,
I-
he was made for that part.
He's actually a really good actor.
I'm really hoping that the Sasquatches and the Danas have been at war intergalactically for thousands of years, and they're actually there in alien species as well, because they don't die. The Danas just don't. They're just eternal.
Yeah, they live forever.
Yeah.
Maybe they milk the Sasquatches for like an elixir of life.
Sasquatch milk.
Yeah,
We already know
but-
the fur is the key, so they probably lick the fur.
Fur is a key.
Probably
because it
coming.
is
This
soft. Oh, go on.
It's becoming more and more like SCP as we go along. Actually,
yeah.
SCP.
SCP. Secure, contain, protect. The community made, the people made like massive fables about all the weird stuff that gets collated in this. The X-Files kind of like the bar. You've never heard of SCP?
Nope.
So it's a great just a collection of people that just decided to make a bunch of stories. There isn't one singular author to this, and it lives as like a bunch of cryptids and urban legends on like the internet. People know it's fiction, but they've come together and put a SCP file and a form of containment for each thing, like a rogue angel, a Sasquatch,
Rogue angel,
rogue yeah.
So
all those things.
when you say containment, you mean like how you would contain that?
Yeah, so
That's
the myth
cool.
goes that there is like several facilities around the world run by various different governments and like secure protocol things, and they've come up with different ways to contain things in these particular buildings. And what they've got Cain from Cain and Abel there, like there's loads of things that exist, and they've got different ways of containing them. There's a great little YouTube series, an animated series actually. It was I can't remember what it's called, but I'll look it up. It's fucking brilliant. It's fucking hilarious about one SCP guy who can't die, and he has to go in and like basically do all the cleaning up after the SCPs, and he keeps getting mauled horribly, and like starts to question his life, and turns out he knows things, and it's great. It's really good. But yeah, look it up. I'm sure some of the Dangerlings know what I'm talking about.
Wow. So it's like fanfic, but they contain the monsters instead of fucking them, like in most fanfic.
Yeah, although hold your beer on
Okay.
that for a
Yeah,
while,
yeah.
depending on. I can think of at least 2 different files that someone made mistakes on. But yeah, it's fun. Have a look at it. In fact, there's games. In fact, the video game Control is very, very, very much an SCP kind of game. You know,
that's a good
video
game.
Yeah.
Cool. So you found out. Well, you met Michael Dana, who is the son of Robert Dana. Who knows what he thought of your upside down Sasquatch friend, and then you went to the spaceship, or what you think the spaceship is, at the top of the crying hill where the water crests over as fingers disappeared beneath the waves. Beneath the waves? There's no waves there. Beneath the rushing water. There's not really
Tidal
waves.
waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The middle of Wyoming.
That's where we will pick it up. So you are standing on the edge of the water as you've just seen fingers disappear beneath the rushing water.
I guess
So
we
is
gotta
it-
follow him.
Sorry, 1 second. Is there like a pool of water that you could dive into then?
Yeah, so think of it like,
But you got to swim against the current.
yeah, he's gone into the middle of the.
He waded
it's pretty
in, didn't he,
deep.
and then
It gets pretty deep, so you will have
Right.
to swim under the water to get to where he's gone.
Okay.
Can I roll to find some swimming trunks?
Oh, they're down at Makeout Point.
Yeah, you can roll with a difficulty class of 10
Thanks. On
Grit.
I guess we can leave this boombox at the side of
Brains?
the water, and the
On
tapes
brains.
will wrap up to make sure that they're not, gonna get wet
Yeah.
and damaged or anything.
oh, failed.
I don't
I
think.
love
the upper
that
limit
this
of
is
this?
Scott's
When
way
is-
of exploiting the system. Yes, I
Yeah,
will
right.
collect all of them.
There's gonna be a
I think
roll
there
at
is
the
a
end of
I
the
think
game,
there is a
isn't there?
maximum you're allowed to have, but
What is that maximum?
Don't know.
Never
whatever.
mind.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Just an aside, I can't remember if tapes are damaged by water. I don't think.
I'm sure it wouldn't be
if
good for
you
them.
put it under for months, obviously. But yeah, I think
But
being
tape
submerged
players
will
have a
probably
little sponge, don't they? They have tiny little sponges. that
Sure,
thing.
but I mean, if your tape was waterlogged, you'd have to wait quite a while for it to dry.
Oh yeah, give
Yeah.
it a old tappity tap.
I mean,
You can,
You're a music lover, Colin. You must have a few classic cassettes around. Let's grab one of yours, stick it in a glass of water
Yeah, right,
while we
yeah.
do the episode, and
Yeah.
at the end we'll find out.
So you wrap up the tapes in some clothing. Who wants to go?
We've got sandwich bags, right, from our packed
My
lunches.
lunches.
I don't know, Drummond. Have you drawn it in your rucksack?
Yeah, I drew my packed lunch in my rucksack.
I can see your rucksack right
Yeah.
here, and it's got Mario,
No,
a dildo,
no.
and one crazy book.
I've got a tape, yeah, because that's the tape, and I've got some keys, and I admit it does look like a dildo, but it's not. It's a flashlight.
Is that a barn? Is that a flashlight? How is that a flash so phallic?
Because I'm a terrible artist. That's how. It's not hard. Just draw something badly.
I did see that upside down. And I did think it was a penis.
Yeah, I know. It's a penis.
Hey, my sandwiches were wrapped in foil. Has anyone got any cling film saran wrap?
Saran wrap.
I've got so I got sandwich bags.
You got saran wrap. Okay, let's wrap these cassettes up. Make sure they're worded
Okay, don't do it
tight.
together though. They got to be separate.
Oh yeah. I'll put one in my bag. You leave one in
Put
yours.
one in mine.
Yeah,
Just wrap it up. Okay.
but I'm gonna keep the foil and my orange.
Ross, can I make a roll to fashion a saran wrap out of the
gosh.
surrounding grass?
No.
Shit, there's a loophole.
Shit, the GM can just say no.
He's beginning to believe.
But I want to make cling film out of grass. I should be allowed to do that.
Cool. You, what do you want to do? Who wants to go first?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Randy just starts wading.
Weed. Cool. So you get about sort of waist deep. It's the water is rushing past you. So you are going to need
Waders.
yeah. You're going to need a difficulty class of 10 in fight.
Oh my god!
Oh, great.
Fight.
Oh, shit.
Fight against the water.
Well, this is why I didn't give anyone any pogs because
Gonna fight the water. What are we? Achilles?
You've got to be strong, and then yeah.
Wouldn't that be brawn?
Natural 1 on a D20.
no!
Give me that adversity token.
Yeah, I got 2, man.
Oh my god!
So give me.
Okay, we're all going to die.
I mean, I can't even get.
Okay, all right.
I'm
Hold
not going
on.
No, it's
Yes,
all right.
we'll do brawn. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, no,
brawn.
I got 4.
Brawn.
Oh, brawn.
Okay.
You still failed.
Yeah, because I got a D6 and brawn.
Okay,
so-
you got. Yeah, we'll use brawn. Sorry, my bad.
I got 8, so 9. Then here's 2.
I got 8. And
Okay, so
2 pogs.
just put it in the middle for
Can
now.
I just say, in an alternate timeline, I got 4 on a D4.
That's good. That means
fight,
you've.
And I had enough pogs. I could have made it.
Oh.
I could have made it.
Sorry.
As well.
I giveth and I taketh away.
Shit.
So who made it and who didn't?
What is a D10?
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
a
make it, but I
didn't
No, I
difficulty
failed.
class.
So
I failed.
Maggie's not getting in the water yet. Maggie's stashing her backpack and finding a long branch for when people start drowning, ready to try and haul them out. She's doing the backup.
So Colin, you made her successful after you.
Yeah, I spent a couple of points. So.
Okay, so Randy sort of goes up to his waist and disappears under the water. Randy, you start swimming against the current. You swim down about 10 feet under the water. You can see the blurry image through the water of fingers. He grabs your hand, pulls you down into this hole.
Be a hell of a heel turn.
Pulls you down into this hole.
Holds you down under the water.
He swims down.
Fingers has another
Swims down this like tube thing.
Yeah.
And you crest back up around, and just when you're just about to lose your breath, it's like right on the tip of how long you can last with holding your breath, you come up to a sort of air pocket, and you just go. You just yeah. He goes.
What
he
is
points,
this place?
He points. This is. If you think like Alien, like Kurt Geiger's type, like slimy,
Geiger?
yeah.
Do you mean H.R. Geiger or the fashion maker?
Kurt Geiger. There's just shoes. There's just shelves of shoes everywhere.
They're really nice shoes.
Yeah, HR.
What's with all the shoes?
Kurt Geiger.
Geiger-esque, Kurt Geiger. They're all this like shoes everywhere.
The alien head does look a bit like a shoe.
Yeah. You've got Geiger-esque like slimy walls.
Yeah.
And there's a sort of like stairs that lead up to a corridor that goes further on. He sort of points there and just tells, wait.
Up the stairs? You want me to wait up there? Okay. Randy goes up the stairs.
He disappears under and goes back.
Oh my God,
Who is next?
Is that the space jockey?
What did you get?
Well, I got an 8, which is the most I could possibly get.
Yeah.
And I used 2 adversity tokens.
Did you roll an 8?
I rolled an 8 on a D8. Yeah.
So that means you explode. So you might not need to use.
Oh shit! I rolled an 8 on a D8 as well.
Oh well, then
You explode.
I forgot.
roll it again.
You're dead.
Yeah, 15.
So you didn't need to. You can take back those 2 adversity
What's
tokens
it?
if you want.
Okay.
You can have them.
So when you roll the maximum dice on that dice,
Right.
it means it explodes. So you can roll it again.
Oh,
So it
okay,
means you might not need to.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I got 3, so I got an
Cool.
11.
So yeah, you make it. Cool.
I got a 2.
Sorry, I won't pick it up. For the Dangerlings listening, someone's washing machine upstairs has just kicked in.
Mickey, you are did you say you rolled the max
everyone
as well?
panicked.
No, ironically, on the previous one fight, I rolled the max.
I'll give it to you because I changed it after you did it. So roll it again.
Okay.
Just roll the dice that you're supposed to roll for brawn.
Lovely.
It's a 1.
But you can
5.
use less.
I'm going to use. Actually, because I failed, so I get an adversity token, but then can I use the adversity token straight away?
No, you can't. You can either use them to bump them up, or
Okay.
you can't gain.
Well,
You can't
I guess
gain
I'm
one.
using all my adversity tokens, but bar 1.
Cool.
Oh, and I've managed to keep hold of Eric Cantona. That's the one I wanted to give away. Look,
So-
how dare you? Very young and confused. There we are.
So, Mickey and Otis, you are next. You wade through the water. You follow Randy, and you see there is a hole. Out of the hole, as you get to it, swimming against the current, you see fingers. He pulls you under as well, takes you through. Goes.
Why are there so many shoes?
Hey, Otis! Otis! Get up here! There's more shoes!
Who is going to be next out of Maggie and Benny?
Maggie is hesitating. Like, Maggie is really scared because she's seeing him going down the hole, and she's really fucking scared of small spaces. So she's holding the branch like she's going to help anyone who's stuck, but she's on the verge of panic about whether she's going to do this or not.
So, because you failed, didn't you? So,
Benny's got his baseball out, and he's got it above his head, and in his baseball cap, he's taken out, put his cigarette, and then a lighter in either side, and goes, "When I was in Marine Corps, I got cold," and then starts wading into the water and goes, "And then I went to, oh my god!" Roll the 1.
Benny's dead. Benny dies.
I would like to try and rescue
He falls
Benny.
over the waterfall. Just so you get a chance to. Firstly, Dan, I need you to roll a. Let's go with grit. Yeah, let's go with grit to hold your steed to with a difficulty class of 11.
11. All right. So,
Dan is using a dice tower.
I'm using one of our Scott McAuliffe made us some really nice dice
Hey.
towers.
Scott McAuliffe.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Scott.
Scott McAuliffe.
And because we don't have as much stuff on the table, I thought I'd use it. It's really fun.
Scott McAuliffe isn't a patron, is he?
He's not, no, so he won't hear this. But everyone else, go on. He's on our Discord all the time. So
Tell
if you're a
him,
patron,
tell him.
Go and tell him
tell him
we
what
love
they
the
do.
Dice Tower and buy some stuff from him because he's got a cool shop. I get a +3 on this as well because I'm protecting my friends.
Nice.
The protective trait, which gives me a total of 17.
Nice, good. You see Benny. He literally looks like he's about to fall off the waterfall and go down. However, you manage to put the branch out, and Benny, you grab onto. We can roll that. No, actually, it's successful enough for
I
you.
can roll if you want. We're going to roll.
No, it's fine. You grab on to the branch, and Maggie sort of pulls you in closer to the shallower water.
Thanks, Maggie.
Oh my god, are you alright?
I thought I was going to be sleeping with the fishes.
You nearly went right over the edge. This is
Over
insane.
the edge. Oh my god. Benny looks back. Oh my god.
What are we doing?
I would have spent
It is
adversity
100,
tokens if
yeah.
I known I was that close to the edge.
It was 100. It's 100-foot like.
Oh my god.
We're just kids. What are we doing?
Why are we here? Oh my god.
Fingers grabs you both and then dives in and just you get a chance to hold your breath.
Do you want to roll for it?
Yeah, you all hold your breath. Grit with a difficulty class of 7.
2.
15.
Nice. Maggie, you managed to hold on. You hold your breath for enough time. Do you want to spend any adversity tokens to hold? Okay, you get halfway, Benny, and you start to run out of air. The Fingers sees that and puts his mouth around yours and just blows into your mouth.
Lungs fill up, expand, explode in the chest. Just float to the top of the water.
Benny exploded.
You feel
Kiss
bits
of
of like food and stuff.
What did
Really
we feed
stinky
him?
breath as well. Like, man's ain't flossed in
and
years.
you both crest out of the hole. You guys just see Maggie and Benny just come up. Benny looks pretty ill at the moment. He Fingers taps you on the back.
Benny, are you okay? You don't
Nothing
look so
happened
good.
down there. Nothing happened down there. We never need to talk about it again.
You want a sandwich?
Really? Okay.
Cool. You are on sort of like a platform now. You can see very Geiger-esque.
We're all thinking shoes now. Just like also thinking shoes.
There's lots. There's sort of a metal grating along the floor, and sort of a very curved, angular, like slimy.
Curved and angular.
Sorry, a curvature like corridor that goes on down.
Okay.
I don't know about
Slimy.
anyone else, but I can't just help imagining like slightly ominous shaped things all in a row. They're all kind of like shoes.
Yeah, they look like shoes. Like
Is it
like
an
being-
HR Geiger style? They're all melded together.
Is it like being in a giant moccasin? Is that where I was just...
Fingers gets up like, and then just like sort of like a dog just shakes all his fur, and you just get sort of covered in little bits of
Fingers.
It's soft like silk. But strangely strong.
Strong like-
I can't think of what
like
it's strong
Velcro.
like.
like Velcro. He walks off down the corridor. Goes,
I think he wants us to follow him.
You think?
Yeah.
Why does sometimes he speaks and sometimes he doesn't?
He doesn't know many words. Come on,
He's been
let's
here
go.
for 80 years.
Depends how frustrated he is with us trying to work out what's happening.
Fuck you. You head straight down this corridor. There are other corridors
Available.
that you do see as you walk down this corridor.
It's like
but
one a high heel. One's a brogue.
There's like some what do you call them?
We've capped out our knowledge of
Ugg boots.
Geiger, haven't we?
Yeah, we've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And shoes. Actually.
Shoes.
We can't think of any more shoes.
you sort of get to the front of what this, if you think this ship, there is like 4 seats. And there is. Have you ever seen the Flight of the Navigator?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
yes.
it's kind of similar to that.
Okay.
There is like water just dripping on all this stuff. Wow! Just going, and you can kind of hear the rushing of water, sort of ahead on the top of you as well, and it was all around, and the creaking of metal. As he gestures you to the sort of area, he goes, "Woo, woo."
What? You what? What?
Are you okay? You're saying it's broken, right? Okay. Is there something we could find to fix it?
Perhaps some rare metal?
And
Huh,
you know,
Benny?
you've lost it.
You can
Show
have a
us
look
where we
around
put
if you want.
something that
Yeah, I'll
would
take a
be-
look
Yeah,
around.
let's have a look around.
Yeah, I'll take a look around.
15 brains.
Fail.
Taking a versus token if you fail.
Fail.
Do you want to spend any?
failed.
Can I have one, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Still fail.
Do you want to spend any to succeed?
I got a
keep
1.
rolling for it, and then
When Ross, Drum is rolling multiple times. Drum isn't even being prompted to. He's just rolled 3 times. He just keeps
Wait, hold on.
Keeps taking university tokens.
what?
You can't keep rolling
Yeah, Drum.
Keep rolling, rolling,
Why can't I
rolling.
keep rolling?
because it's the same as D&D. Like it will just get harder as you do it.
No, but
Yeah.
the trouble is, this game rewards you every time you do something stupid, and it's like,
Yeah.
there's a moral of the game that if you continually fail, eventually the world will just get better for you, which is a really weird lesson.
We're getting loads of dopamine right now.
So you don't manage to find anything that will help. He just sort of just goes.
I mean, so this thing, like, it crashed? And then you've lost something, or there's something that needs to fixing, and hey, who knows how to fix a car?
Yeah.
Well,
How do you know how to fix a car?
You know what?
I don't know.
I'll spend the tokens.
Oh.
Yeah, I got loads there. I've got to spend
Yeah,
to
put
do
it back
this.
in the bank, buddy. That's right.
There we go.
Cool.
So that's up
Free
to
market.
15.
Randy, everyone else is sort of doesn't. I mean, it's alien technology. You don't have a clue as to what is missing or what could be fixed. But however, Randy, you look around sort of the console near the front, behind one of the, in front of one of the chairs, and you sort of move some moss that's been growing from some dripping water on one of the consoles, and you see a hexagonal sort of groove.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Randy.
Guys, you gotta come and look at this.
What do you found? What do you found?
Just come straight over.
Look, hexagonal. We gotta get the thing from the museum. Like you said.
Fucking knew it!
I knew
God
it. I knew it. I
damn
knew it.
Okay, Maggie, we're going to your mum's house for dinner.
Are we having meatloaf?
Because we got to steal the keys.
Meatloaf's my favorite.
I
We
love
were going to do
meatloaf.
this so long ago.
Meat and other ingredients.
Meat and other.
Yeah.
People always say my mom does the best meatloaf.
Yeah, she sure does.
Do we
Well, we're
take
going to find out now.
do we take fingers to a dinner? Because I'm pretty sure that
No.
he's gonna get.
We can't take him
No,
dressed
we
like
can't
this.
take
Isn't it
fingers.
like 10 o'clock?
They're going to be wondering where we are. And that vet probably wants his car back.
Look,
Look, we gotta sneak
Fingers.
in. We gotta get the keys.
wait here.
Forget.
Why don't you want to wait here?
But it's your own
Christ.
ship.
No, it's scary.
No, look.
Man up.
We don't go in there. We don't go in there and have dinner. We just gotta go in there, get the keys, get to the museum, get the thing, come back here.
So you need someone to distract the mom.
Yeah, can you do that?
Can I do that, buddy? I've been nearly drowned, and I had a Yeti puke in my mouth. Yes, I can do that.
Benny, I knew I could count on you.
But wait. So this ship, it flew down, went into a river, and then crashed upwards. And the only thing it lost was an hexagonal piece, which popped out and landed in a museum.
Ooh.
Why don't you know?
I think
You've had 85 years to think about
He
it.
was just a kid when it happened.
we're just kids.
Wait, did you say you were 12? So we're not brothers.
Look, what I think is the Darners. The Darners knew about the spaceship. They took the thing and they threw it
If
away.
they knew about the spaceship,
They would have
then-
taken the hexagonal thing and not left it in a museum for everybody
Yeah.
to see.
Oh yeah, maybe
They don't know.
So maybe
They don't
his
know.
family hid the hexagonal thing just to, make sure nobody got the spaceship and could take it away or something.
I can't believe they haven't looked further, knowing that this hexagonal thing is from definitely out of this world, which they definitely knew.
No, nobody would make that jump. Nobody would logically think that was somehow relevant.
I mean, yeah, this should be big news and nobody knows about it. Anyway,
Nobody-
fuck that. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
We got a plan.
Cool. You head.
Do we got to go out the same way we came in? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't wanna.
It's okay. We won't roll. It's fine.
Pops back up with
Yeah.
all the kids under his arms.
Couldn't we have done this in the first place?
You make your way back down the hill. So you're going to Maggie's, yeah?
Wait, if it's crashed
Yeah.
inside of solid rock, how is it going to fly away?
Who knows? Let's just get the hexagonal thing, shove it in its ass, and see what happens.
These are questions you don't need to ask in Sasquatch.
What?
Just something happened. It was 1900. Sasquatch was, I don't know, like it was a much smaller town. The hill wasn't as high,
How do you know
and the
that?
hill grew around it.
History class.
The hill grew around a spaceship?
Did you not pay attention during the history class where they were talking about the growing hill? The time the hill grew by 10 feet
It's
in
not
one
a
year?
splinter.
That's why they call it the crying hill.
Because it grows its own earth.
Yeah, people cry about it.
Well, then previously to that growing earth, you would have seen a spaceship on top of the hill.
got nothing
there was
to do with the two
There was
waterfalls.
that guy who came forward. He said, "Why has the hill gone up 10 feet in 1 year?" And the town said, "Quit crying about it." Now they call it the crying
That's
hill.
it. There we go.
We
There
just
you
don't
go.
ask questions about it. My mom says, "Oh my God, is my mom involved in this?"
Let's go get our keys. Find
Yeah,
out.
let's go get the keys.
You head down the hill, kind of wet. It's about 9 o'clock as well, so it's not.
Kind of wet. I mean, we swam.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really
wet.
You see the Ramblers, some more Ramblers. Ah, hello there, good.
Why are they always British?
Why are they so early for their midnight
Hey,
ramble?
buddy, you got a smoke?
Oh, we don't smoke, we ramble here.
What is that? Some kind of drugs?
No, well, it is drugs, yes.
Oh my God,
the
you do
fresh
drugs?
air is drugs, my little child.
Why did you call me a little child and why am I yours? stranger danger. But what's your fucking name?
I'm Charles.
Charles?
Yes.
Why do so many guys called Charles in this fucking
I don't
town
know.
that take an interest
It's
in
an
kids?
English name, so. Yes. The air is my drug.
Fuck you, buddy.
What?
Take a hike.
What?
Get out of here.
Little shit.
It's already hiking.
Fingers.
Oh, what the bloody hell is that?
My God, he is British. Get out of here, you limey fuck.
He runs off.
Oh, he doesn't leave a bag that we can steal clothes from or anything.
No,
You drop
Damn
any
it.
loot.
No, he runs off.
How much XP do we get for that?
He leaves it like a broken walking stick behind.
Taking it.
Draw it in a bag.
So in terror, he broke his own walking stick and gave up rambling.
Just snapped it over his leg.
Yeah,
and
that's the
ran.
end of me. My rambling days.
No, I got a
I'll
baseball
never
bat.
ramble again.
Does anybody want a broken walking stick?
Nope.
They're super valuable. I got to tell this from when we climbed a mountain a little while ago. We went up climbing up.
I thought you were in character then.
No, we climbed Scaffold Pike, a bunch of us, on a really misty day, and Ross at some point stole a walking stick. Like, you just found a walking stick.
Yeah, it was
somewhere
on the
along-
floor.
Because his walking stick broke.
Yeah.
And then halfway around, it broke, and you just like tossed it aside. We're like, oh, done with it. And then on the way back down, we got lost in the fog and like couldn't find the markers to find our way back down. And our buddy Jerry was starting to panic. And when Jerry panics, that's when you're like, oh shit, we're actually going to die here, because he's the one who knows what he's doing. And then suddenly, out of the mist, we find Ross's broken stick. And we're like,
Life-saving.
we're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, Ross, you saved our lives with your littering.
So yeah, there you go. It could become useful.
Gotta have it.
Maggie, I think you should have this broken walking stick for kind of saving my life before Fingers breathed all the sadness inside my mouth.
I'll never stop seeing that. Thank you.
I can still taste it.
You make your way down. You get in the car. You drive. I assume drive to Maggie's.
Still driving around.
Yeah, why not?
Drive to Maggie's.
Drive, man.
Okay, so Benny's like swooping his hair back into its massive like river thing. Okay, so I gotta go in there. I'm gonna play all like injured and wet and stuff like that. And are all of you gonna go break ground for the keys, or do you need a couple to come with me? Like, are we splitting up?
I think we're gonna need a couple of lookouts. Okay.
Look, I'll wait by the
and a
back
couple of
door.
people go in. Okay, so we got 2 people going in, 2 people as lookouts, and then you're distraction. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna wait by the back door. Someone goes upstairs with the keys, chucks him out the window. Say you gotta go to the bathroom or something, chuck him out the window, and then we'll rendezvous.
Maggie knows where the keys
and then we'll
are.
rendezvous back at the car. Okay?
Okay.
Got it.
Everyone got their
You know where they are,
walkie-talkies?
Maggie? Yeah.
No, we haven't got any walkie-talkies.
What the frick?
Wait, let's look in this car and see if there's any here. There any in the car?
There is
Couple
not.
walkie-talkies.
Charles
No, no,
Shuttleworth does not have any. You've already looked.
Every
Hey,
vet
Maggie,
has walkie-talkies.
Have you got a tree house?
Yeah, I got a treehouse.
Is there one of those can things from one window to the tree house?
No, I go to the treehouse to be alone. I don't want to talk to other people when I'm up there. I cut the string on the can thing.
Okay, I was just checking because then we could communicate just from 2 places. I don't know how
doesn't
that would
matter. I tell you
help.
what, the signal could be. We got a boombox.
Okay, here's the signal. When you're ready, one of you hold the boombox over your head outside the window.
And play Earth
No, wait,
Angel.
wait,
Earth
wait.
Angel.
You've recorded over Earth Angel. It would just be the research.
We don't want
Playing
to.
out
We don't want to make too
strong
much
like
noise. We don't want to make too much noise. So let's have no signal. Just chuck the keys. I'll be waiting outside.
Okay, so are you all still coming to dinner?
No,
or-
No.
Oh
But
my
if there is any meatloaf left over, bring it with you.
The plan keeps changing so many times. Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
I'm
no.
going in, but with Benny?
Yeah, Benny's gonna
Yeah.
talk to your mom. You're gonna go get the keys, chuck the keys out the window, come back downstairs, and then we'll be by the car.
Okay, and the 3 of you are going to keep watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are
Well-
Fingers doing?
Fingers, he's in the car.
Fingers is waiting in the car.
He's the getaway driver.
Fingers, keep the engine running.
We'll bring you some meatloaf, buddy.
I'm not sure fitting it neat's a good idea.
Oh my god. All right. Okay, we got a plan. We can do this.
Okay,
Okay.
break.
You head out of the car. Sort of.
It's a good plan.
You leave. What are you doing?
Solid.
What are you doing,
Benny.
Maggie?
Me?
No, sorry. Mickey. Sorry.
Mickey, yeah, well, she's been lookout at the back as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
She's sticking with Randy.
So Otis is sitting with Sasquatch in the car.
No, I was
keeping him
being
company.
lookout.
All right, okay.
So you're all looking.
So we're all being
We're all being
lookouts.
lookouts.
I don't know what we're looking
No,
out
just
for.
sat with the
People.
Sasquatch.
As you approach the front,
Everyone's looking out to watch 2 people go inside a house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the image of like Otis and a Sasquatch sat in the car together in sunglasses, sticking out the property.
Yeah, right.
as you approach the front door, Maggie and
Randy's sneaking
Benny,
around the back.
you guys sneak around the back. The door opens before you even get like 5 feet close, and your mother, Frances, is waiting there. She's tapping her foot, going, "Where have you been?"
I immediately drop to the floor and be like, my leg.
Who is this, Maggie?
Hi, Mom. This is Benny. This is my friend
Who
from
is
school.
this?
I hurt my leg real bad. Maggie said you could help me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Where have you been, Maggie?
He slipped.
It's 9 o'clock in the evening.
I know. We were out doing research, and he slipped over and he hurt himself, and we got wet.
Maggie's real smart. She said she could help
Why
me
are
with
you
my leg.
soaking wet?
I fell in the lake.
I had to
my
pull him out of the lake. It's a real.
I'm freezing and also really sexy.
Maggie just looks horrified.
She
get
goes, "Look,
pneumonia."
okay, you look. Just come in, okay?
Okay.
Your dinner's waiting on the table. I'll get you some spare clothes. I'll get you some of. Paul's clothes.
Who's Paul?
My husband.
That fucking bastard.
Excuse me?
Well, I said I'm so wet I'm gonna freeze faster. I said I prefer pasta.
All right, come in. She gestures you to come in. Cool. You make your way.
Wait, is she going upstairs?
No. We'll cut back to you in a sec. You 3, I need you to make a grit. Use your grit to remain stealthy round the back of a difficulty class of 9.
Well, I got a 1. So
I got
9. 9.
So Maggie, sorry, not Maggie, Mickey, you make it all the way around. However, the Otis and Randy, there's like a spotlight on the side of the house that lights up when anyone goes close to it. So Mickey sort of moved around it. It's almost like Maggie should have told you about that. And it lights up as soon and it lights up you two. And as Frances is looking, as she walks past the window, she sees you two and goes, Maggie, who are those two?
Who? What?
Who are those in the yard?
They're probably burglars, Mom. You should check.
And she just looks to Benny of like, oh fuck. Just
Stranger danger!
What? Why are these kids in our yard?
I don't. Wait. Oh no. They're just kids. They looks like they're kids from school, Mom. We're doing a project together.
What is going on, young lady?
It's about home security.
Yeah.
Am I one of the kids?
Yeah, you're.
I mean, she should have recognised me because I'm her cousin.
Oh well,
So I'll
yeah.
be like,
apparently.
Hello. I'll just sort of wave to the
Why is your
window.
cousin outside?
Oh, it's Otis. Otis.
Hi.
That was how we got lost. Otis got lost and we went to find Lotus and then we fell in. Why am I overcomplicating
She
it so
opens
much?
the window and goes, "What are you two doing here?
hey,
Don't you know it's late?"
No,
We were looking for mushrooms.
We saw Benny fall in the lake, and we tried to catch up with you.
Why are
those
you wet
two,
as well?
Because when
mushrooms
we
are
were
wet.
chasing after them, we fell in the lake too. And
Look, everybody just get inside, okay? Come
Yeah.
inside now.
Can I have some meatloaf? I can smell it.
She gestures you all to come inside. She sits you down by the fire in the front room. And
Fire here?
of course they do.
Wait, is it summer or winter?
It's near Halloween, so it's going to be
Autumn.
fall. It's really
Fall.
a little bit cold.
Wow.
She goes, okay, take your clothes.
Benny strips down to his pants.
It's not weird because you're just kids.
Yeah.
So she goes,
Teenagers.
I'll put it in the dryer, okay? The tumble dryer.
Thanks.
So we'll just stood there in our pants.
Yeah.
Except for Mickey, who's still outside,
Mickey's
Wait.
just waiting.
waiting for the keys.
Probably getting
Mickey,
hypothermia because it's the end of October. You're soaking wet.
Mickey's like Predator.
Mickey, you make your way to the back of the backyard, and you start to hear a growl.
Son of a bitch.
You shoot my dog.
And you see, he doesn't have a gun.
Shit, his fingers hurt the dog. Says
You
beef.
see Deke there. You're not. There's a fence going around the backyard, so before you open the gate, you can see Deke just literally looking at you like.
Hey, I saved your life. Back down.
I need you to make a charm check of
to make the dog understand logic.
9. Difficulty 8 actually. Difficulty class of 8.
Oh no.
Well, I got a 1.
Do you want to spend any adversity tokens?
Nah.
You get one though, so you know that's good. As you try and like calm Deke down, you see its injury on the side is still prevalent. He starts barking. So going, woof, 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 woof.
God damn it. Can I search? Is there anywhere I could hide without going into the backyard?
There's a bush nearby.
That you could bury the body of the dog in if you want.
She runs and like hides behind the bush.
Okay, make a flight check of
Okay.
8.
All right. Where's my... Yeah. There we go. 8, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
2 plus 1 is 3.
Oh, my God.
You dive into the bush. However, it's a thorn bush. It starts like the noise makes Francis move round to the back yard.
Who's Francis?
And the mum, Maggie's mum.
Oh, I'm thinking of CIS, not CES.
France, is it an IS or an ES?
I don't remember. It's
I think I said IS, so it's Francis with an IS in the end. She goes, what is that noise? Deke, and she opens the back porch door.
As she opens the back porch door,
Maggie, now's the time to get the keys.
Maggie runs like through the kitchen towards the door, stops, takes a bit of meat, like what? Knocks over the dice tower, runs to the kitchen, stops, looks at the table, grabs a bit of meatloaf, eats it, runs upstairs.
You run upstairs.
It's good meat.
And you run upstairs. Where are you heading? To your mum?
Okay, gonna go to mum and dad's room.
The door for your mum and dad's room is shut.
Okay, all right. Like just nervousness of like not normally allowed to go in here. Like hesitates for a minute and then opens the door and goes inside.
You open the door to your mum and dad's room. As you enter, you hear the noise of a shower going off in the bathroom, and you hear a man singing. Just going. Oh,
Is it the scat man with the dancing?
You've absolutely nailed it. Every dad does that, man. Like,
yeah, creepy.
kicks
It's
in.
dancing as well. It's very Lynchian now, like this whole scene.
Washing my hair.
Dad's home. Dad doesn't sing like that. Never.
Maggie's searches.
Have sex with Francis, yeah, while the dad's away.
Fucking hell.
Comes out. It's
Trigger warning.
yeah. It's Hardwinkle comes
I get
out.
under the bed. Oh, the shit.
It's time for another dose of the slammer.
No, he doesn't. It is your dad.
More like that, slammer, see?
Yeah.
Slamming your husband's wife,
Oh
huh?
my God.
So I need.
Let in my pencil.
Giving her my meatloaf.
Let it work.
I need you to roll a grit of. What's your grit?
D20.
Okay, I need you to roll a grit of 10.
Okay.
10. To not make any noise as you're sneaking in this room.
Okay, I have got, including my +2 because I'm unassuming, so I get a bonus to not be seen. That's a 20.
Nice. You sneak in. The door is slightly open, and you just see sort of the steam pouring out of the crack. You just see your dad sort of dancing. You don't see anything.
Dancing
weird.
around with his steaming crack.
Do that boop dee do. Principal Strickland's in there as well. Hardwinkle, sorry. You sneak over to your mum's coat. You start rifling around in the pockets, and you see a set of keys. It's got a little key ring, and on the key ring it's got like a little sock key ring charm on it.
Thank goodness, because I realise at this point that no sane person keeps their keys in a coat in their bedroom. They keep them by the door, which is where keys are.
Sometimes.
Maybe she came in late.
Yeah, clearly.
So you've got the keys. Meanwhile,
It's so stressful.
Mickey, you're sort of pulling the thorns out of your arm when the back porch light comes on, and out comes Frances Wheeler, Maggie's
Maggie, like Mickey runs.
Mickey, Mickey runs. Mickey, you peg it. She looks at you as you're leaving, is confused, and then walks back into the house.
Lock the back door. Lock the back door so she can't get back in.
You're all in your
pants.
literally locking my aunt out. I go and shut the door.
Okay, you.
Liz, I can't believe you did that.
You
oh my God.
sneak up to the kitchen.
What's the roll?
I need grit. What's your grit dice?
It is a D10.
It's going to be a grit test of 8.
Oh my God. I got 7 on the die, so I'm going to use my Jurassic Attack pod.
Nice.
And make that.
Jurassic
Attack. Lock the door.
You sneak up, you calm all your nerves as this is fucking scary for you to do something like this. So you sneak up and then you just lock the door and then you sneak back and you just... Frances Wheeler, she sort of just goes, she turns back round, goes to open the door, goes, oh, God, Maggie.
Maggie just looks out of the window like above her, ready to just throw the key to Mickey, and just sees the plan has gone apart and just disappears back inside and comes running back down the stairs.
Paul,
What you do?
one of you kids, can you open the door?
Maggie
what do I do?
One of the kids, open the
Got
door.
the keys, but now we're stuck in the house now.
Open the door.
Just open the door now.
Mickey knocks on the front door.
You hear a knock at the front door because you're in the back door. Francis is at the back door.
Don't answer it. It's the cops.
No, it's me, Mickey.
No, she's...
Maggie, will you open this door?
This wasn't part of
Give
the
me
plan.
the keys.
Let's go out the front door.
We can't go. We're in our
Goddamn
pants.
pants.
Just
All our
give
clothes
us
are in the
the
dryer.
No, we're not underwear. Our pants are in the dryer.
Oh yes, right.
Will you open this door, young lady?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the key, Mom.
Maggie.
Randy runs to
key,
the
it's
dryer,
just a
gets
lock.
everyone's pants.
Maggie just sprint is just like, right, sort this. She runs into the kitchen, throws the dryer open, grabs the half-dried clothes, just throws them at everyone.
Randy was already there doing that, but yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry, man. I didn't hear.
No,
Go
God
ahead.
bless you.
You
That's fine.
do your thing.
No, you come running over. We're both grabbing everyone's pants, chucking them to everyone.
And just throwing, not to the right people, just clothes at everyone.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Quick running back to the back door every now and then, just jiggling the thing, shrugging and being
She can see you as well, sort of just through the sort of, what do you call it? Those curtains.
frosted
Have you got
glass.
any fridge magnets?
Yeah, there's a couple from Family Holiday.
While she's looking, I arranged the letters to say "I love you."
Nice, cool. And then
Randy grabs the tray of meatloaf and he goes, sorry, and then we run out the door.
Out the front door, right?
Benny runs
Yeah,
out and
the front
takes the pocket change by the door, and then goes back and puts it back and goes, "Sorry, that was force of habit."
Maggie's just like,
You got any cigarettes? No, I'm kidding.
Maggie runs to the front door and just like, Mom, can I stay up with my friends? Thanks, bye. And just runs out, slams the door shut.
you are in big trouble. And that's where we leave it tonight.
Flawless.
So good.
I like
I
the way
mean,
that
that was the kid way of doing it.
that
That's
was
very Goonies, isn't it? It was very cool.